All right guys, Chris here from Rackam and Go, and today we're going to be talking all about Vitrifrigo refrigerators. In this video, we're going to be talking all about the D20 and the D30 drawer style refrigerators. Let's get into them. On my right here, this is the D20A from Vitrifrigo, and on my left is the D30A from Vitrifrigo. Essentially, profile-wise from the front, they're the exact same dimensions. The only thing that's changing is the depth, and that's where you're getting that additional volume. So these are both the black versions. They're also available in white. What I really love about these units is just how simple they are. They're just a drawer that pops out. One benefit of these Vitrifrigo units is they're also able to freeze. So you've got 4 different cooling settings here. I like to keep it on setting 3. That's going to be right about 37 degrees Fahrenheit. You also have a sleep mode. There's a sleep button here. We have a snowflake. That's actually a freezer mode. There's not a lot of the other drawer units out there on the market from competitors that have this freezer mode. And what you do is you press and hold this, and it'll enter freezer mode. We've got all 4 LED lights up here. Now this thing's going to start freezing. You're not able to change these. So like when it's in freezer mode, that's it. It's just a freezer. You can't change the temperature to like, -5, 0, whatever it is. It's in freezer mode. 0 degrees Fahrenheit is what it's set point to. So if you want to get out of this mode, we're going to press and hold the freezer button again. And then we're going to go back to our setting here. So you can see we're back to setting 3 at 37 degrees Fahrenheit. So the drawer does pull out pretty far, so we don't really have any additional LED lights on this unit. You don't really need them based on how far the drawer pulls out. Very easy to clean. You just wipe this out, so there's no drain line in here, and there's also no automatic defrost. But again, they're really easy. They're pretty simple. Leave it on, or leave it off. Set the drawer in, leave it cracked a little bit. Pretty much all of the frozen like frost and condensation and stuff is just gonna fall into the drawer. You pull the drawer out, wipe it out, slap it back in, turn it back on, and you're good to go. Now with these units, the cooling unit is actually remotable. So there are 4 screws on the back, and then we have this large bracket off the back here. And you can see we've got this nice long whip here. So you can actually take this compressor off. Like so, if you're installing this, say, on a counter, and maybe this depth is a little bit too deep with the cooling unit on the back of it, you can actually take it, move it off, and position it over onto the side. Or you could mount it underneath the unit and give yourself a little extra space. So that's one really nice benefit of these drawer units. All right, so in addition to the compressor and cooling aggregate being able to move all over, Vitrifrigo includes these mounting brackets, and these things are pretty stout. I personally have one of these refrigerators mounted underneath the workbench in my workshop. Makes a great little garage beer fridge. I drink a lot of beer out of 16-ounce cans. What's great is these fridges are perfect for it. They'll actually fit the 16-ounce tall boys, or the 12-ounce slim cans are a little bit taller. So they're great for having in the garage. Great for putting underneath a seat. Great for mounting into a piece of cabinetry. And with these refrigerators also being able to freeze, that's also key. So if you've got a smaller dorm style door refrigerator in your van that has a minuscule freezer compartment, they're super small, especially for instance like isotherm I know is tiny. This would make a great addition to give you a little bit extra freezer space. Talking frozen vegetables, steaks, just extending your stay out there a little bit longer. This is a great unit for that. All right, guys, so that sums up pretty much everything you need to know about the D20 and the D30 from Vitrifrigo. Again, one of my personal favorites for their entire refrigerator line. If you have any questions, drop us a comment in the video below, or you can contact us directly at customercare@RackUp+Go.com. And remember, life's an adventure. Rack up and go.